Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and I'll start off. I just want to talk about my audio really quick. I'm not at home, so I don't have the same mic and such, and I'm losing my voice because I've been screaming at like E3 and at parties after E3 and stuff like that for days now, so I can I can hardly talk. But I wanted to sort of get some footage. This is the Electronics Arts Expo. Video game people are showing their stuff off and telling everyone, except Watchdog. I'll have to do a separate video on that, but this is where the big event is every year, where hardware and software guys get together and show you what they're working on and try and make their big splash. This is E3, and this is what it looks like. I wanted to focus on Call of Duty. So I think I've seen Call of Duty footage that you guys haven't. I've seen everything they released on the public, I think. But there was some extra stuff. Like, have you guys seen the RTS footage where it's almost like StarCraft, where you can direct your people to go and do different things, but different than StarCraft. It's called First Strike, by the way. You can like zoom down and either become a person or become a kill streak, and so you picture you're up above, you're the general, you're telling your troops go secure this area, kind of like Delta Force and Spec Ops, when you earn that little kill streak thing. But you can also become one of them, start shooting like a regular Call of Duty game, then go back up, become God, tell them to go somewhere else. You can become a kill streak. It's something new we haven't seen in COD before, but there isn't a ton new based on what I've seen. Like, it still looks like Call of Duty, doesn't it? You sort of go on rails from one place to another. You kill the bad guy, you protect the president, you do your thing. The protect the president in particular, isn't that very much like the protect the Russian president? I'm sorry, thing that we saw in Modern Warfare 3. So yeah, it's Call of Duty. It's very much like the other Call of Duties we've seen before, but it's gonna have zombies, and we know we're all. I hope we're gonna love zombies. I know they put a lot of effort into it. They put it in the multiplayer engine, and there's like team versus team zombie stuff going on. I have no idea what they have planned, but oh, that guy was a fan. I should have said hello to him. I'm sorry. I circled back for him after this, and I couldn't find him, so I'm sorry about that. But anyway, uh, Call of Duty. So Call of Duty is very similar to the other Call of Duties we've seen, but it does some things right. It runs at 60 frames per second on consoles, the Xbox and the PS3, which are really pretty old, by electronic standards. And what are they, like, almost 10 years old? So yeah, Call of Duty manages to run smoothly. The controls are really responsive. Nobody ever complains about the 60 frames per second or about the way the controls respond. I think that is actually why the game sells so well, and it's going to look like that again. So it'll do the things that COD does well. As far as, does it innovate? Does it seem like a whole new game, or is it more like an expansion pack on existing games? I think it's going to follow the mold. It'll innovate just as much as Black Ops did, just as much as Modern Warfare 3 did, just as much as Modern Warfare 2 did. It's going to have some new game types. It's going to have new maps. It's going to have new perk combinations and things that we need to figure out. But it's still going to be Call of Duty. So that's what I've seen. The zombie stuff is going to be wild, right? Like, they didn't actually show us any zombie stuff at E3. They're not showing us any multiplayer stuff. They stood up, they told us, they're not going to tell us any of that, which of course is what we really, really want. But that's not what we're getting so far. I did just hear that COD XP was canceled, which is funny because I also heard that COD XP was going to happen earlier. So maybe it's new news. I don't know. I'm still waiting for like more official sources than like charlieintel.com, something I never heard of until recently. But if there's no COD XP this year, I'll be sad. I thought it was going to happen, and I thought it was a lock. But what do I know? So yeah. Anyway, Black Ops is coming out. It's not entirely new, but that's not entirely a bad thing either. And I have another video coming out soon. I'm going to talk about Watch Dogs, and I'm going to show you guys some footage from it, and that should be cool. So anyway, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you like my E3 footage, and have a good day.